Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff heading left. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The short completion of the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Running back with the football. The Jayhawks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the Jayhawks come to the line, run the hurry out. The one to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And the runner takes off to his right. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that will pick up a first down, a spotted at 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Gutierrez. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown. Kicking
team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, SMU. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ponies. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner trying to create good field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So 2nd and 3. The Jayhawks will crank up the tempo. Handoff in a single back formation. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman. And the Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's going to hand this off. Oh, what a move. The Jayhawks moving quickly down the field here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quick catch over the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. He hands it off from the gun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm on the defense flying to the football. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the SMU offense is back on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense now operating in empty. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach. That they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Hand off to the single back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense has drooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. A handoff to the back. Taken down, but not before it makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Inside the 30 now. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big...
Got space, looking to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
And that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the extra point was up and good. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Offense on the field will take over. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. It's a run. Running back's got it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And the Jayhawks will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Gutierrez. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Tackle made after a big gain. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. The 16. First down here for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard. Second and 4. The back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. One of those critical third down plays coming up. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
The back's got it. Powering through. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Here comes a handoff. Great cut there. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Jayhawks line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? And the running back takes the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Get some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
That's reeled in. It's Gutierrez. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here we go on 4th down. They can't stop him. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.